Hey guys, how are we doing on this fine Sunday? I am doing alright. It's Father's Day in the UK. I got this for Father's Day, which is the Code Red Surfer Boy Pizza Transformers X Stranger Things crossover figure. I haven't unboxed it. I'm going to do a proper unboxing video when I get time, which is going to be yet another couple of weeks, unless I do just a random stream that's just all unboxings, um, which I might well do because it's the only way I'm going to get time to do it. So I might actually do that. Maybe Wednesday evening before I go away. And then I can use that footage to actually do individual unboxing videos. So I might do that. It's just with my new way of doing unboxing videos, it gets rough quickly. So we shall see. We shall see. All right. Yeah. So it's Father's Day today. And yeah, so we've been up to see my godsons this weekend. So we spent last night at theirs. We've been on the beach. Went to a kite festival that was completely pointless because yesterday the kite festival was like the beach where the kite festival was just covered in mist. Like literally, you could only see a few meters in front, and if you went up, you couldn't see anything. So you couldn't see any kites, which sort of defeated the purpose of a kite festival. And I was just laughing because it was just like, why have they not cancelled this? It just doesn't make any sense at all. but it was a giggle. They had other stuff to do, so we did that, and then my godson's house, their new house, the end of their street is the beach, so we got back there. We went to the beach for a bit, and then we went to the pub, and we had a few beers, and then we got some tea, and yeah, it was generally a good time. So yeah, I'm just it was warm in the room we were in, so I'm a bit knackered last night. Today didn't have the best night's sleep ever, but yeah, here's what it is. So let me know in chat, let me know in the comments how your weekend is going, and in case you didn't infer from what I said before, it is a short streaming week this week. We do have just Thursday. I won't be streaming because I'll be in Ireland, and I'll be in Ireland until the following Wednesday. So there'll only be the week after. There'll only be Wednesday, Thursday happening. So yeah, that's how the next couple of weeks are gonna go. So yeah, that's about it for the announcements. Oh, apart from, please do hit subscribe. Really does help me out. Or hit follow, whatever platform you're on. Hit follow, hit subscribe. It helps me out. Keeps me a bit more motivated to do this. And if you want to, why not drop your favorite smiley face emoji in the comments? Why not? In fact, your favorite drink emoji in the chat, since we're about to play Wanderstop. So let's get Wanderstop fired up and see how we get on. Okay, so I know a bit about Wanderstop. Recommend playing with a controller for the best experience. Okay. Well, it says we recommend playing with a controller for the best experience. But my controller's not working. There's power to it. It's just not working. Oh, it is working. Stupid thing. Alright, options. Subtitles on. Motion start. Dialogue speed, regular. Okay. Control, sprint, highlight, rotate plant. I'm sure we'll get into that. Okay. Oh, you know what I have done? I forgot to change the sound of the games. Good job, I just realised that. Just bear with me. Where is it? Clearing? Okay, that seems to be working right. Okay. Okay, new game.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control, or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard.
I can say that that is probably accurate.
You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control.
Also become a workaholic.
Right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, but it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it.
I mean, to be fair, she did what earn it.
Entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can. I lost? How? No.
Always someone
I must
better.
have gotten sloppy, complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid. But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. Again. I'm a failure.
At this point, I should probably say there's a trigger warning.
I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed.
I mean,
only one person in the world
it can be fixed.
To train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
I mean, like, my first thought is Alta needs to relax just a little bit, you know? I know that's kind of redundant for what this game is going for and the themes it's going for, obviously, but still. What kind of training will Master Witness put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Wow, I'm tired. Rest a moment. I'll just rest for a moment. Oh no, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? See, this is why you lost those fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait. What's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? God, I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up! What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Witness at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Feels good to move quickly. Now, you know, if I keep this pace up, I could... hang on. Rest a moment. Just for a second, just a moment, and then back to it. Gathering my energy, I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Witness. Oof. Just gathering my energy, then right back to it. Kind of figured that would happen, if I'm being perfectly honest. Hi. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Oof. My goodness, you are not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. See, Oro would very much like a cup of tea. Would you say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? No. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see. Right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I'm still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far away from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. The sword's supposed to be heavy? It's heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the way a sword should be. Maybe I'd be asking what brought you here to this forest. I'm looking for something. I didn't realise that these were dialogue options, so I think I messed the first one up. I see. For fun. Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So, for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something occurs to me. You said you were not wanting to drink tea. Perhaps you wish to help me make tea? Making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe or eat, only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. I mean, it's a good point, well put in it. While making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true, or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I'll be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I will be glad to show you how. It's entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. I really like the art style and just the bright colours. Move the camera. What am I doing? Hold LT to run. Okay. I can run. Alright. Hello, miss. You decided to join me. I'll do this with you only till I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If you're going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. Note the cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, when you go with me, I'll show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Hold our tea to highlight the current location of other characters and key items in the clearing. Okay. Welcome to the maintenance room. What is that crazy thing in the background? Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right here? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoot them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place leaves into one of these balls. These will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you've used up all the tea bushes that are in front of the shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing, no need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying? Then please come speak with me. Okay. Okay. There we go. Right. These don't look like the tea leaves the game showed us. There we go. Yeah, I was wondering how to tell when your basket is full. Okay, full basket. Right, excellent job. Please continue to discuss the next steps. You set the leaves out to dry, and wait several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is do a bit of gardening. As you already saw the wall of tools behind you, each thing can help us in some way. Right now, though, we'll be needing a watering can. Looks like a frog. Please, when you take the watering can with you, perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stash, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press X to stash an item. This will move it to your pocket. It can be used when an item is in your hand or when the item is on the ground in front of you. Open a pocket, press and hold the diagram to retrieve an item. Scroll through the information using R. Center item is what will be selected. Once confirmed, release take out. Okay. Yeah, there he is. Borrow. Welcome to the garden. Here's where Borrow likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we're already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is a miracle of life. Here, I'll give you a seed for more blue fern so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Or simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. Hee. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Okay. Okay, done. I finished making the plant egg. And that's it. The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now it's time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to the water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it on your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. Right. Okay, the controls are very nice and simple. Alright. Ah, you successfully watered the plant egg. As you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what they call a small hybrid. Try using watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. This way you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you like. Or if you picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Okay. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let's move on to the next step. Oh my god, how many steps are there? And do not be alarmed, we should be down to the last several dozen steps in the process. You're very much where I'd be going, you can fuck off. Are you serious? No, this was a joke. Bro was joking. We really aren't too terribly far. Please, I beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, but I am certain you'll handle it admirably. Can you guess what we'll be making out of small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? That is correct. As small hybrids produce these, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used a line pattern to make a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. There's an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you've made a large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get the seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked fresh fruit from the plant. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, okay. Tools, pocket, watering can. Stash. Chirp, chirp. I ain't got any more. Huh. Okay. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful miss. You have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I'll tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these pans. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea. Yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? It is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we're now done with gardening. It's time to make tea. Come, let's go inside and I'll explain the tea machine to you. Simple plant, simple fern. From a blue fern, simple flower. From a pink flower seeds. All hybrids. Pigtails. Large hybrids. Chips. Okay. Alright, so that is going to be useful, I feel. Where is he? Yeah. Here we are, back inside the shop. What whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Goodness no, tea making will crush the mind. It will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just clear our minds, let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Bora could tell a joke. No, I just want to get on with it. Of course, I am understanding completely. You're quite pressed for time. Therefore, let us discuss how to make tea. Behold, the tea machine. That's an impressive kettle. Yes, the tea machine is a most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Yes, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I'll add a few new pages to your field guide. Pour the water, climb the ladder until you reach the rope hanging from the ceiling. Pull the rope downwards to pour a fresh batch of water. 2. Heat the water. This is water in the orb. Put the furnace to heat the water. Keep going until the water is boiling and steam rises. These instructions should help to explain how the tea machine is to be used. I hope. They will also explain where it's to be using the tea bowl and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? How would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if you want to be constantly checking a bug. Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they're all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up there, pull down the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot and move on to the next step when you're done. Right, next up is the heater water, so you climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Put the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once water is fully boiling, the step will be complete. You see, we've got to keep it in the lines. Ah, now that is some steaming hot water. You're doing quite well so far, managing that complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Borrow's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me these instructions. Of course, I'm more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve, and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. And just like that, our water screws over to the infuser. Well, that is the kettle. Okay. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the bladder, whichever you prefer. And you toss any item to the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you'll be placing T-bolt and chip in the mixture. Give it a shot. Alright. Chip. Toss. Do you hear that phone? Right. Up we go. Well done. The water will only be changing colors when you added your T-ball. Okay, one more valve to kick, and then we'll be moving on to our final step. Finished has been transferred into our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see there now to pour the tea into the cup. And that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Alright. That is a cup of tea. Place that on there. Oops. Did I mess up there, or was that supposed to happen? Oh, hello, miss. I hope all is going well with making chip tea. Don't seem to do anything around here. Miss, I'm noting that this is more of a statement than a question. Perhaps you could try phrasing it as a question. Don't seem to do anything? Much better. Well, if I were to do something, you would not be able to learn it for yourself. It sounds like you're using free labor to justify being lazy. Well, when you put it that way, yes, I would say that is correct. Right, am I supposed to get another cup then? Ah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Ah, is this the tea you have made? Yes, here it is. Ah, splendid. Delicious. Is everything that Borrow was hoping for. Why won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. As the spirit. Borrow is definitely British, if he just sat on a bench drinking tea. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? I'm just here until I'm well enough to leave. I'm trying to, like, roleplay Atla a bit. She keep telling me over and over again. It's just that I have something very important to do and can't waste any time. Well, will the important thing vanish if you spend 1.5 hour making tea? Maybe. I don't want to take the risk. I see. I did not know that matter was such importance. It must be quite stressful, yes, to be so constantly vigilant. Stress is the cost of greatness. And to be great is all that matters. For me, yes. I must say, you and I have very different relationships with our careers. Running a tea shop is quite a relaxing endeavour, yet still very rewarding. Make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer, yum, what a feeling. If you ever put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? Assuming that it's possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. If that were to happen, you'll be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who will give up on this? Could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you're not able to be finding her, or you're simply tired. It is normal to. Wait. No, stop right there. If you know me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I quit, I've devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured, you can't begin to imagine. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be. Ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just save tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? It feels good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help. Miss, can I... What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. Comes right back in. No? I'm liking it so far. It's a bit different. I wish it was more voice acted, that's my only note so far. No, I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never, not until she trains me back up into excellence, back to being undefeated. After Al, oof, can't believe how tired I've been. Rest a moment. Is that really okay? Can I just rest?
Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid! I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest.
There's always someone bad.
Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes, haha, this is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I need it to lose. I can use it to get better. Oh, I just realized something. Hang on. Sorry, folks over in TikTok. I will get better at this. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, Bora? I think I quit because it got hard. Maybe once I'm back to home I can find him just so I can show him how strong. And down she goes. Well, there you are, going around again. I say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Borrow's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. Ooh, this is going. I collapsed out there multiple times, so that's not like me. I lost 2 fights for no reason. I think it'd be the middle one. I think she's really obsessing about it. I lost 2 fights for no reason. Undefeated for 3.5 years, then suddenly I can't control my body. It's not like me. Something's wrong. You were thinking that forever into the end of time you would never lose? Yeah, something like that. My goodness, no wonder you're in the state you are. What do you mean? Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist, Doctor, but I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. It is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. I like Bora. Very much like, yes, that's what's happening. That's why it's a good thing. Result of being so productive is causing a great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again, if that's what you want. Then one of these times you'll be collapsing for good. Here, in the tea shop, you can spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it may let you heal just a little bit. So here is what I am suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work in our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Or I could leave now. Indeed you could, and it's not being my place to stop you. As always, I merely offer this to you. It's your choice what you would like to do. Please do come see me if you'd like to consider helping me run the tea shop. Take your time, there is no rush. I mean, we gotta go help him run the tea shop, haven't we? I'd like to think she'd think back over what is said and go, no, I am actually exhausted. Pink seeds. Do wonder if there's any other seeds. What's that over there? And there's a plant pots. Can interact with them. Dish. Let's get some water. Get cells. Because why not? Alright. Now, here's a question. Do the tea leaves regenerate? Stupid sword. Because it doesn't look like they actually do. It seems to be once you've used them, you've used them. Alright, let's talk to him. So you're feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, a very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. Sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is you must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please, come with me. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Results, the last time you were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. I did not tell you much about the other tools. They're also quite useful, yes. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you're welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Borrower finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes. Here, we'll add some notes to your field guide. Just wait conveniently. See any reef paddling, why not grab a broom and sweep them? Find it to do it. See some weeds. You grab those clips and chop them. You can also hold down to keep your chop going. Okay. Hope you've taken good care of shop tools. Power is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? I missed about that. This is when a cup is dirty, you can be placing it on here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is the traditional rail, train and waterfall dishwashing system, as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes. Very good, I am glad to hear. While you're here in the maintenance room, let's get you some attire. If you're in the shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers not come to you for tea? Oh god, people would just walk up to me and ask me for tea? The right apron? I will. Yeah, let's see if this apron looks like the part on you. Wow, with this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. She really, really doesn't. That isn't in any way true, and you know it. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there's one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. Alright, so those appear to be leaf piles. It is your lovely sword, very beautiful specimen. Sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please, come with me. What's he doing with it? Do, 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 do. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let's leave the sword right here. Perfect. It's quite lovely here, don't you think? Or you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Tell him. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. Soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded a million alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. So they would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a team maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. The sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? How exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. Other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. You will take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and if you're needing a refresher on how to make plants, try going to our library upstairs. There's a book in their gardening room by Boro's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. Here. With that, let's begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. You're being weird, Boro. You know how a bunch of plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watching a plant and suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Miss Alty, you've depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious are you? All plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruit. The glowing new mesh is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It's like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing the resources, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you're always welcome to be making more new plants if you need new resources, yes? More new plant children will slowly shuffle along the mortal thread towards plant golf. I will let the new plants live happy long lives. It is good, you missing. Miss, no need to take to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. That was a weird conversation. Okay. Now we are gonna need some tea. Tips for using it. You can swap an item in your hand for an item in your inventory by selecting the inventory item delightfully. Only stash the held item first. In the options menu, you can switch the inventory button pressed to either toggle on or off or press. Okay. Stash. Okay. No. Right. We need the. Stash. Stash. Okay. There is, like, more tea. Oh, customer. Hello there. Yes, hi. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no. No, thank you. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure. In that case, I'll just do something else then. Sure. Sure. Okay. 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 Friendly reminder, you can hold out to your tire at the current location if I want to talk with you. Okay. Need to find some tea leaves, though. Why can't we find any tea leaves? Uh-huh. These tea leaves? Um... Oh. Gosh. Okay. Hello, miss. I saw you speaking on Yokos. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. What is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? Don't be dense. This is a tea shop. Tea shop has an intrinsic set of rules inherent to its existence. And rule number 1 is you are here to drink tea. I don't make the rules. Miss Alter, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some they will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We're not in control of them, no? But, rules. Has Miss Alter ever broken a rule before in her life? No. This person's in our tea shop. They're going to drink tea. Our entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. The least I could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you made up your... Yes, I know it's very unwilling of me to be so visionary. You sure that's what I wanted? Hmm? Oh no, it's because they're same plants, aren't they? Damn it, I'm an idiot. Why isn't this working? Or is it just because these are already mushrooms? Alright, moving on. Alright, so we got tea. Let's go put these in the tea thing. Okay. Hey there, we just talked a second ago. Alright, yes, hello. Yeah, about that. You said you don't want tea. That is obviously a slip on the tongue. Well, I don't mean to correct you, but that wasn't what I meant to say about tea, I mean, not wanting it. So yeah, that's what I said, I think. No tea. Thank you. You know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you that my day has been like. Can't carry my sword, the single most important thing I own. Oh, so sorry, I didn't know. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long, and my one responsibility is to put the tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you a tea, and you'll drink it because you're in the tea shop. Yes? Are we good? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. What? You can't leave? How will you give you tea? I'm sorry. Alright, they left. The person in the cage just walked out on me for no reason. Ah, I see. Do you have to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? Yes, duh, because, again, this is a tea shop. Miss Alderborough, it's very glad to see you are tackling your new role so enthusiastically. Please remember that making tea is only part of being... is only being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers simply want to rest here for a moment, yes? Just a break from travel. Or sometimes they're not even knowing what they want, and that is okay as well. Maybe you just haven't tried hard enough to assist them. Oh, Miss Alta's idea of assisting this demand tea consumption at all costs? It's more of a constant and confident assertion than a demand. Why the confident assertion? Why do you need our customers to accept tea? Because I need something to do out here, or I'll go insane. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we'll be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. Business. For any new plants you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. If you see any leaves gathered into piles, you can sweep them up too. Time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It's a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it, if you can. Oh, and you can also do Boris' favourite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavour that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage. It's easy to let the mind wander, yes? Some time for you, Miss Slater. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now in her downtime? Sure, maybe. Wonderful, that is good to be hearing. I'm very grateful for your patience and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Okay. Stash that. Right, we've still got some tea in there, so we need a cup. Get a cup. Put that on there. go sit on a bench. There's a bench right over there. Let's go sit on this bench. Have a cup of tea. If he lets us. She's down that pretty quick.
Who would I say has wronged me? I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But, bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old.
Interesting.
My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak. Why should I
I'm
have
pretty
to change
sure
my
that was
whole
kind of
life
beyond his
around
control.
because he was too weak to hold on to something. That's how I felt at the time. Then, years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all.
There you go. You see what I was
It
saying?
was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right?
Yeah, but you are clearly a bit of a twat.
I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
I see my previous response. I can't move. Yeah, there we go. Different villagers still input different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. They both stick with printing your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered their thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. That's a penguin. That penguin, there you go. Wiggle back and forth with L, share the item out of the puffin's mouth. Drop. It's a package? I'll ask Borrow about this. Okay, where is Borrow? There he is. Borrow, I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. Seems that when the person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. Apparently, that is why he is dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? So you're telling me the forest placed this package here? Well, the forest is moving things around all the time. It's quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? These would simply have a mind of their own. For example, Borrow has been looking for his favourite pair of boots for weeks now. Did simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. Anyway, if you do see any packages lying around here, you're welcome to mail them back to their owner. Okay. That's a dude. And a rosebud. Hello. Wowsy Macowsy. This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way, no freaking way. Is it really what it is? A magical tea shop? Yes. Amazing, stupendous. I love it. It's exactly the kind of wild adventure that a knight would get into. A real knight. Joe the Knight, at your liege. I am a fair day upon you and also upon me, who is an actual knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not, but I have all this knight stuff. What made you think I'm not a real knight? Just your everything. So I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy is also constantly asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son. I mean, he's just the best dance son in the world. Here, I've got a photo. Look at this. I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. It looks like it. You know that cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him seal his sweats with my face. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso, and there I am. Why would he forget you? Well, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Oh, of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater over his father's face. Just so we are clear, folks, it is not normal for that to happen. Don't do that to your kids. That's enough, Timothy, I think. Yes, of course. We should have save some of them for later. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. Well, of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I may be the world's single biggest dork bot. And so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And, oh god, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad, I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? Yes, that's a common trait amongst knights. Then I will absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavour you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up? Give me a big old shot of energy? I'll go take a look and see if that's the thing. I feel good now going to the section called requests. Anything a character has asked you for will be recorded here. Open the field guide with why. The field guide also contains information about different fruits and the various effects that each fruit has when consumed. Right. Simple. Something to help wake him up. Simple plants. Chip chips. Come see me in minds of those who around you. Puff pod makes you nostalgic for something you never actually experienced. Okay. Alright. There was a book upstairs. In the library. That is not the library. Where is the library? Here is the library. Book all about gardening. All about gardening. Flip page. So you did. Wonderful, this decision will be very rarely regret. As you turn this page, you'll discover many beautiful and integrated of plants all around us and sculpt them in your image of beauty. I'm excited to share the joys of gardening. Okay. Remember, darling, solve this in only a pace that you feel comfortable with, perhaps even taking a break between chapters to practice what you learned. Okay, chapter 1, simple plants. Simple plants are the most basic of flora. They're a building blocks plant. When you'll need to find a plant seed, color the seed. It tells you what plant it will produce. I'm not even a seedologist. Right, I need... Okay, this is just like telling us information. Phew, a lot of areas. How about take it? I didn't think plants were going to sit there and... That did not help. The person who placed the lost pint in the mail, the Desert Grey Line here, that package that you made to me just happened to have been the crucial piece of evidence and has cracked this Susie Winderkin case. How did this vital piece of evidence end up in yards? I don't know, but I'm grateful you sent it. Now, well, Miss Winderkins will get to thankfully go free and be fully cleared of all charges of mass aggravated livestock theft. It's another victory for justice, and close call at that. The Susie has requested I send you her favourite dollars of thanks. It may not mean much to you, but this doll is special to her. She and I both appreciate her help more than words can say. Until next time. Oh, that's nice. Where can I put this doll? Put the doll there for now. Right, okay, so I need to work out some stashes. Alright, no, we want seeds. Don't have any pink seeds planted yet. Here we go. New. Damn it. Okay. Right, we need a large hybrid. Alright, so we need a triangle shape. That goes one there. One there. And there. And then one there. Dash. Brittle beet. Okay. Alright, let's try that the opposite way around. So what did we do? We did one pink one. Okay, so let's do that. And then a bunch of pink ones. Let's just fill this up with water. I'm starting to get the hang of the gameplay sort of thing. A new plant. Okay. Savory nutty fully boiling can sometimes cause a burning sensation in the feet, consuming the edge of bone. As is flour. It's like the day you first met your best friend. Tart, sticky, and high in caffeine. That's what we need. As is flour. So let's go. Okay, that pocket is full. Right, I gotta remember. Right, pour the water in there. Let's go there. Alright. Kick that. Alright, nope. Oh, cack. Okay, that's not. That's annoying. This is not going well. Or, hello, miss. Is there something I've been assisting you with? Need help with gardening? Yes. How can I get more seeds? These ways you can water a small hybrid plant. Some small seeds are already growing around the clearing. You can make more of them yourself. You can fill our entire clearing with small hybrids if you wish. Of course, seeds are sometimes lying hidden in leaf piles or tucked within weeds if you're not caring for them. I'm hopeful that this will be helping you find all of the seeds that your heart desires. Alright, fine. Teacup. Alright. I'm a little concerned that this is going to get hectic and that customer is just going to, like, leave. You returned a lost parcel. Okay. Right. Those are weeds, I'm assuming. Yep. Okay. So we know what weeds look like now. That's a good start. Blue seeds. Okay, I need to make that. I feel like I'm missing a seed that I need to be able to make the fruit that I need. Right, so we know, yeah. So it fills in with what you know. So we need a pink seed and another seed. But I don't know what other seed is. Thank you so much for mailing my last package to me. It seemed to have slipped out of my bag. What a blessing that you stumbled upon it and thought to send it back. The package contained my daughter's school textbooks. The minute she received them, she studied them front to back and then immediately went out and won a local science fair. How did she get to a science fair so quickly and immediately win it? Believe me, I'm just as confused as you, but I think it's the power of education. Here, I'll send you a trophy as proof. If you want my say, she's already won another 4. Thank you again for your help. It means a lot to both of us. Okay, how do I make this dude his tea? I don't... I need, like, some other seed. I can't find any other seed. Unless there's something else I can be assisting you with. What should I do next? Next, well, let's see. But I can't think of anything. Nothing. Give me something to do. So, result of why I appreciate you, I must humbly request your patience. Sometimes there will simply be nothing to do. This is, in fact, the way of things. You have pushed yourself so hard lately, but I was thinking you are due for a bit of nothing. What do you say? Does that not have any particular task at hand? Sigh. Fine. Excellent. I am tremendously grateful for your inexhaustible patience. Right. Fine, but I still need... these other seeds. There's all these different mushrooms, but no different seeds, which is the bit I'm sort of getting stuck on. They don't glow, so they won't produce any fruit. So maybe that's why I have to look. I have to look for plant that glows, like that one. Yeah. It's not letting me actively water them, so I don't really... I didn't get it. Nope, I definitely don't understand this. Ah. I just realized something. I haven't. Alright. No. Blue seed. Blue seed. No. Nope. Not what I intend to do. Uh, can you only have blue and pink seeds? That doesn't seem to make any sense. My pocket is full. Ooh, what's that? A trinket. Just something we can put around. Okay. That's nice and all. It's still not what I'm looking for. Ooh, what are you? I got enough water. Maybe that is the thing that I need. Hopefully that will produce. What I'm wanting is like purple seeds or something. And then nope. Okay, well, that didn't help. What is... Alright, I can't do anything with that, but let me do something. Okay. So, is there actually only 2 types of seeds? And it's just what you combine it with? No. Okay. Maybe I need to infuse the tea with a mushroom. Could that be part of it? Gift shroom. Okay, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Oh, can't. Got an extra thing. Um, he seems to be just walking around. Let's go back over to our favorite bench and just drink this ourselves. I'm not sure mushroom tea would be particularly stunning, but
After I ran away from home, I spent a lot of my time in this one gym. I think the owner of the gym knew I'd run away, and he was just taking pity on me. Anyway, this guy thought mushrooms were a cure-all for, like, everything. So he'd always be cooking mushrooms in various ways and encouraging me to have some. I hated mushrooms. Hated them. But just the freedom of finally being on my own. I started to associate
I can
that
see
freedom with
that being a thing, yes.
Even now, tasting mushrooms in this tea, it gives me a feeling that I still hate, but I need it desperately.
Yeah, that was a nice little moment, but it doesn't actually help us push the game forward at any point. He's still here. I still need... Oh, tell me how to get purple plants. Purple seeds. He's not helping. Um... I need an Azzy fruit, but I need something else. I need like the sunset dribbles. I don't know. I can't get those. Simple fern, simple flower. There has to be more to this. I'm really tempted to just like go out of the log door. Alright, let me try. Alright. Where's the gift room? Maybe that's what I've got to do. No, right. Let's go over here. What I'm thinking, let me just do this really quick, is if I make this I can find more guest rooms and right, and then go back over here. Where my little experiment was. Assuming I can find it. Where you gone? Here we are. Right, I need one more gift room. Okay. going for, but that's fine. Alright, anyway. That is it for me for tonight. Wanderstop is an interesting game. I'm not sure about it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. Absolutely, still got plenty to go. I'm going to see, like, if there's a how long to beat for it. See how long it takes, and I may have to do some looking up because that was confusing, to say the least. But we'll see. Alright, that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with some more Wanderstop, and as we hurtle towards the last few streams of this week. So yeah, that's what's happening. Thank you so much. Sweet dreams. Whatever, I hope whatever you're doing tomorrow is fantastic, whether it's work, back at school, day off, whatever. And yeah, thank you so much. Sweet dreams, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Good night.